A few weeks ago, during the Artur Beterbiev-Anthony Yarde show, which was a Frank Warren show, of course, I was chatting to the guys in my Element group, and one of them mentioned the fact that BT said there was going to be a big announcement on the show, and he was speculating that it could be an announcement for the undisputed fight between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. And I said, nah, I reckon it's more likely to be an announcement for Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. It was just a hunch I had at the time, and of course it turned out to be accurate, unfortunately. Not that I've got anything against the Jake Paul-Tommy Fury fight. I quite like the fight. But obviously I was hoping that it would be an announcement for the undisputed between Usyk and Tyson Fury. So that's the hunch I had for various reasons. I wasn't hearing very positive noises coming out of Team Tyson Fury with regards to undisputed. And I was hearing positive noises coming out of that whole Jake Paul-Tommy Fury situation. So that's the reason I had the hunch. And also, the timing just didn't seem right to me. It didn't seem likely. It almost felt as though it would be too good to be true for the announcement to happen then. Anyway, fast forward to this upcoming Sunday. Jake Paul and Tommy Fury are fighting in Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to ask you guys the question this time. Will they announce the undisputed fight on this show? Now, some people are going to straight away say no. And they're going to wonder why I didn't ask the question last time, because last time it was at least a Frank Warren show. This isn't even a Frank Warren show. This is a skilled challenge show. He's got nothing to do with this, nor does Bob Arum. All right, obviously Tommy Fury's on there, but in terms of the promotion, nothing to do with Frank Warren or Bob Arum. So some people are going to say that that is one of the reasons that it won't be announced. And that's probably a very good reason, and they're probably correct. Maybe I'm wishful thinking here, but sometimes these big fights come out of the blue. They come out of nowhere. And one difference that we have now, as opposed to a few weeks ago during the Beterbiev-Yarde show, is at least we've had Team Usyk and Team Tyson Fury sit down face to face and try and hash out their differences. That's what apparently took place, or is taking place, is it this week, in the last week, I forget which. So that's one of the differences. And they are, and even though Frank Warren's done this previously, but they're doing it again, they are saying that if it can't get done within this next week, the fight's probably not going to happen and Tyson Fury's going to move on to fight somebody else. So if anyone is going to make a concession, if anyone is going to yield, you would imagine it's going to be now. I mean, when is the date that they've got for Tyson Fury, whether it's Usyk or somebody else? It's the end of April, right? So that's going to give him about, what, 10 weeks between now and then for a training camp, and you're going to need adequate time to promote an undisputed fight. So it really is crunch time, I would have thought. So if somebody's going to yield, if somebody's going to concede, you'd have to imagine it's going to be now. And then maybe, if we're lucky, if the planets align and the boxing gods are in our favor right now, we'll get the announcement on Sunday, totally out of the blue to most people, unexpected to most people. And I say that because, again, it's not a Frank Warren top-ranked show. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What is the likelihood that we'll get an announcement for the fight on Sunday? What is the likelihood, that we'll get an announcement for the fight at all? You guys let me know what you think it is at this point. Are we more likely to see Tyson Fury against Ngannou or Tyson Fury against Usyk at the end of April? Drop it all in the comment section.
Are you sick and tired of the mainstream mindset? Does the dogmatic conformity and pathological ignorance have you tearing your hair out in frustration? Then don't be alone. Come and join our brotherhood on Patreon. We stand as a beacon of reason against an army of insanity. You'll gain access to my weekly topical podcast where we take more deep dives than Jacques Cousteau on an endless variety of subjects. There's also videos, interviews, live Q&As, as well as a vast back catalogue of previous episodes, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen via the Patreon app or download in high-quality MP3. Connect with myself and hundreds of other members in our Element chat group. There's no contract, no commitment, you can cancel at any time, and it's cheaper than a Mickey D's McMuffin. Just head to my Patreon page via the link below this video and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. I'll see you over there.